So we're here with Brian Schwartz, owner-operator of Undisputed Boxing Gym, and the trainer of a burgeoning stable at this point.
We have a little stable right now. It's nice,
yeah, it's kind of a trip. I first used to come in here, and not to denigrate the place, but it was just beginning when you had a flagship guy in Donaire. But now it's Jonathan Chicas, Tony Johnson.
We have Willie Nelson. Who's ranked 6th in the world right now. We have Prentice Brewer, who's looking for. He's got something coming up.
He's a serious, like a well-kept secret in boxing.
Oh, just wait. He was off for a little bit, but his boxing IQ is so high, he's going to give guys a lot of trouble at 140.
I asked him after his last sparring session here today with Andy Ventus, it's like, how much have you improved percentage-wise? And he laughed and said 100 since he's been here,
That's cool.
He just looks like not a completely different guy, but this is a guy that's now well-conditioned in a way that athletes all over the world aren't.
Right, he's in a great environment, right? So he's got a lot of support, and I just sometimes styles just click, and our styles click well with each other, and we were able to kind of bring out the best of them. And that's kind of what a good coach does. Teach them a little bit, trying to make them better, improve on what they're doing, and make them the best they can be.
How good is it to have Willie here? These two guys grew up together. They fight with each other all the time, or spar with each other all the time. So there's another computer that knows him really well, that you can run things through.
It's great, and for both of them, they're families, right? So it's just they moved from Cleveland out here. They don't really know anyone. I mean, they know us, but we can't be with them all the time. So the fact that they have each other, it's like it's like having your brothers together. So it's a good support with them in the gym and outside the gym, just to have someone to be with. We kind of feel that it's really common for fighters to get out of shape in between fights, to do nothing and eat a lot and party and do whatever. But we're really trying to push these guys to stay in shape when there isn't fights, because when you come into camp, it takes a few weeks just to get back to where you were, and then you can start improving. So if these guys can stay in shape during the off time, we get into camp, then we just start improving right away versus spending time having to do conditioning. It's about getting better. He's in a kind of a tough spot. He has a promoter, but it's not one of the main promoters. It's not Al Heyman. It's not Top Rank. So he's got a promoter, so he's just trying to find his way into getting the right fight. And let's be honest, Willie's bad. He's a bad dude, right? So
his style.
A lot of guys don't want to. 6'4" guys don't want to fight. A 6'4" guy with some power. That's improving. Here.
What I saw with him today, it was a little bit different level of opponent. I didn't see his first opponent, I saw his last. But his inside fighting for a guy his size, his ability to get back out to range and fight that way, although he kind of eschewed the jab a little bit today. He is improving.
Yeah, he is improving. He was really good at fighting on the inside, and he was okay at fighting outside. So we're trying to make him a master of 3 ranges, right? The long, middle, and short range, right? And if he can be a master of those 3 ranges, then he's gonna be pretty hard to beat, But for him, there's not a lot of upside for guys to fight him yet. He doesn't have a belt, but they know if they fight him, they're in for a war. And he hits hard, and so we're just waiting for the opportunity. And when he gets it, he'll take advantage of it. It's coming.
This gym's starting to become a little bit of a destination gym. Not even starting. It's been for a while now. Julian Williams comes through. Vanas is now coming here. I think this is now going to be his gym. This is where he wants to do his training.
Yeah, that's what they say.
What does that do for the overall? It seems like the sparring sessions are getting a little more heated.
Today was exceptional, but it's been good. Nothing really changes for us. We try to put 110% into our guys every day and try to give them the best we can. And if we're not good at something, we try to figure out how to get good at it. And that's all. And that's all we can do. I just think that we're really fortunate to have a good crop of guys. And I was just telling one of them the other day. It's like, for me, it's not even just the talent. It's got to be. We have to connect on a personal level. I feel like we spend so much time with these guys, and we gotta like them as people. If they're not good people, if these guys are really talented but they're assholes, I don't want to mess with them. I don't have the time, and I don't. It's not about the money so much for me. It's about It's about winning and about being around good people.
Hyperbaric
chamber is really important. The guys have access to that every day, and just knowing when to rest and when to push. I think in the old days it was 6 days a week, twice a day.
Yeah.
You kill yourself in the gym, and there was nothing left for the fight. That was one of the things that Victor Conte really taught us was about resting. Green light days versus non-green light days. So days where it's 110% like today, where we're sparring, it's all out, right? Where tomorrow, maybe it won't be like that. Maybe tomorrow we're working more on technique, maybe we're doing some hypoxia training, depending. We try to stagger out the days so that when they are 100%, they're getting the most out of their workout.
How long have you guys been doing the hyperbaric, and have you noticed a difference in how much they're able to train, how much how quickly they come back?
Absolutely. The hyperbaric chamber is awesome, right? It's kind of like the equivalent of resting for 2 days, right? So they can go in there for 45 minutes and they rest and go to sleep, and then they come out and by the next day they feel like they've just come off the weekend,
wow.
Which is nice, it's a great tool to have, and then with everything else, the hypoxic training, which is such high intensity training, they need to have the hyperbaric to offset all the other stuff that we're doing.
What's the next fight?
We got Bruno Escalante is fighting December 12th. He's fighting for the NABF title at 115, which is well deserved, and coming off being off for a year and a half. He had just had a comeback fight and he won a 6-round decision. So he's fighting a guy named Oscar Cantu. I think he's 12 years old.
Yeah, they're fighting in Texas, right?
They're fighting in Texas. They're fighting in his hometown. So Bruno's going to need to come in there and get the job done. But he's training really hard and he's looking really good. So I'm pretty confident that we will get in there and get the W.